Hey.
This hangout on air is live.
Woohoo. Hello, everyone. Anyone there? We hear ourselves.
So, this is our first official live hangout. And we're going to be doing a couple little tests. I'm Carly, by the way.
I'm Keyon. Is anyone out there? How do we see if anybody's there? There's no viewers.
Okay.
Oh, what happened? What did you do? You click that there. No. Oh, there we are.
This is a brainstorming session, and we thought we'd start doing them this way because this is one of our favourite things to do, isn't it?
Yep.
Love it. Brainstorming. Got to figure out how to do it, though. Via Google Hangouts.
And we like, sorry. We like to have a bit of fun too. We were just doing the hokey pokey before.
Keyon got me up off my ass. I was doing a little bit of a whinge. She says, stop. We're doing the hokey pokey.
Yeah. So maybe we'll play the hokey pokey while people are coming through.
Well, the thing is... Oh.
And I shake it all there. Does anybody have a question that they want brainstormed? Seriously, we have the best ideas. Like, it's like we go into this zone and we get these amazing ideas. And once we get started, we can't stop, but we will. We won't waste your time. So if you've got, what are you doing?
Oh, no, it's just because I know there's like a chat area.
She's making me all ready. What are you doing? I can't see.
All right.
Hello. Yeah, so we don't actually know how to use this properly, being honest. So how do we get to speak to people? Is anybody out there? Sherry?
Yes, but it's a live forum, so we can just brainstorm whatever we want.
Yeah, but aren't they going to ask us questions?
Only if people want to.
Yeah. So has anybody got something they need brainstormed?
I don't see anything on my phone.
See?
Is there something I should be doing?
No, it's probably us that should be doing. Can you hear us?
What did you do yesterday when I was sending you the invite?
I don't know.
I'll send her the link. Hi, Sherry. Oh, that's
right.
All right, tag her.
I'll do the hokey pokey while we're waiting.
Hi, Sherry. Here is the link. See if it works. I can't wait to talk to Sherry. Oh, did that? Oh, there we go.
I don't see anything. What the?
Or maybe that's why you go to...
You just got to press start, don't you?
But we're already... That means we're starting twice. Because I've already got it.
Well, there's no one viewing that one. Oh, there we are again. We're about to join. Just read, yep, done it.
Oh, no, we're joining it. We don't want to join it because we're on it.
Just join it.
You're already in this video call.
Oh. So we want to go again. All these rules. Okay. This isn't very... Oh, this us today. That's really good. Ah, hang on.
What?
Go back. Go there.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the...
Right here.
Okay. So, Sherry, can you see us? Can you maybe send us something on because it's got no viewers. So maybe we'll start again. Is that right?
I think that stops the whole.
Oh, no, we couldn't hear you.
No, Sherry, we can't. Okay.
Maybe you've got to unmute them. Can you do that?
Invite people. I'll invite Sherry again. Okay. Where is she? Sherry.
There, H. Just put her whole name. There she is. Oh! Oh! Yay!
Video off just because my internet's so crappy. So hopefully my voice is.
You've got to start. You've got to start showing that face of yours, young lady.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to seeing you and meeting you because I've heard so many good things about you.
Oh, and you as well. Well, I actually am uploading a video right now. That's why I'm on my phone, Keyon.
Oh, good girl. That's what I like to hear.
So you'll get to see it. I'll be in bed, but it'll probably take me another couple hours to upload the damn thing. But
oh, wow.
Technology, huh? Okay, yeah. So the link that I had in my email sent me to the page, and it counted down. It told me how long till the video was going to play. And then when I clicked play, I could hear you guys, like I could see you guys talking, but I had no way of communicating with you. And then I had to click back. So yeah, but that link worked perfect, Carly. So I don't know.
Okay, that's good then. So let's get brainstorming.
Woo! All right. I don't have anything prepared. What should we brainstorm?
I don't know. Let's see. What have we got? What have we stuck on at the moment, Carly? What about you, Sherry? Got anything?
I've got a lot on the go. I'm a little stuck there just because I feel like I have so many things to finish, but so many things I want to start too.
Why don't you share your business actually? What's your business?
My husband and I do laser etching. So we have a laser etching machine, and we mostly do custom stuff right now. But I want to do the more creative business that Keyon and I have been talking about, and it still involves etching, but it's etching my artwork on different substrates, and I have a course that I want to create for that as well.
Wow, and we will share your artwork under this link when it's been published because it's absolutely amazing. Every time I see it on Facebook, I'm just gobsmacked.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm having lots of fun with it. Yeah, it's hard to, like, I'm still experimenting too with different ways to make products with it and ways to print it, and I have a few, like I had a brainstorm the other night that I could do. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like linoleum cutting, where you cut it and you print it. They call it, like, just a print it, you put it through the roller and stuff. We probably all did it in high school.
Yes.
Well, I was thinking about doing my designs and etching them on that, and then kind of cutting them up and reassembling them in different pictures and printing them. So
wow.
I have to find that too. So yeah, it's just a lot on the go. But I don't want to leave our other business kind of hanging, and I feel like I kind of am a little bit because I'm off doing other stuff, right? And I want to just.
What are you most passionate about?
What's that?
What are you most passionate about? Which one do you think?
Oh, definitely the path that I'm going on now, for sure. But like Carly, I have a website partially built. Like I just need to finish it and just.
Or you just need to press publish.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really what are the things that you still need to do with your website that's stopping you from publishing it?
I just have to get the shop done. That's all I have left.
Yeah.
Is the shop and my about page. So it's like really close. I just everything, when you're etching things too, and when I'm experimenting, they take a long time. Like it's not like you can just kind of run a 5-minute experiment. Like a lot of times it'll take 20 minutes, half an hour to etch something. It's kind of like uploading videos,
Just
so
amazing.
I do other things, but you're excited for it, right?
Yeah, the time factor with that. Hopefully, the price represents the time that you put in as well.
Yeah,
Well, that's the
absolutely.
thing, you can replicate it. Once you've done one pattern, can you just replicate it and make it like a, I don't know, a post-production, or do you want it to be a unique
No,
one?
you're right. It is like a production once I get it solidified. So I have probably, I don't know, like I have a bunch of different sayings and things that I've written too. So I probably have 12 of those so far. So I would say I probably have about 15 products for the new store to
Wow,
begin with.
that's
Mm.
great.
So
Have you
yeah.
got your have you got a Facebook page yet that you can start feeding people your artwork to?
I just do it right now on my personal page. See, I was going to use Keyon, and I had this conversation through Facebook, but I was just going to use my personal page, and now I guess that's not the most advised way because Facebook doesn't recommend you doing promotions on your own personal page. But I do definitely post on my own personal page to people.
Keon's yelling at me.
Sorry, I was just telling her off because she doesn't let you finish.
Oh no, because when I get ideas, see,
I know.
Sherry, I forget things straight away. And she was yelling at me yesterday. She said,
Yelling?
no, she was yelling at me during the text. She's like, just let me do what I'm doing, Mum. She calls me Mum a lot.
She's so bossy. You can't imagine how bossy this little thing is.
And she's calling me bossy. Do you know, Keon?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, see, I've lost my train of thought, and I had a really good idea.
You made her lose it, Keyon. You made her lose it.
I'll just sit in the background here and just listen to Carl interrupt. I was listening to what Sherry was saying.
Oh, I know. Put your face in.
No, I don't want to.
Um,
See how bossy.
So, yeah, and I think, that's what I was saying. Because your images, they're really beautiful, I think they'd be hugely shareable on Facebook because that's what everyone likes to see. They just like seeing really nice graphics. Also on Instagram. You should really share your images on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Instagram. I haven't used Instagram at all. So
it's so simple, and I prefer it over Facebook actually because literally, let's just say you've got your artwork on the table, you can take a photo of it, upload it straight away, you can write whatever you want about it, and everyone sees it who's following you.
Yeah.
It's not about Facebook where it's kind of filtered. Everyone will see it, and they can either like it. It's just so easy. It's literally a little tap, tap, I like that, tap, tap, I like that.
Yeah. It is. I think for you, Pinterest, what's it called, Twitter and Instagram. They're the three, and LinkedIn. I don't know. Do you think LinkedIn is Sherry's?
Well, who would you?
Who's your ICA?
Yeah, your client.
I don't think I'd find them on LinkedIn, but I have this idea, or I have this sense that my ICA is people who are kind of like frontline workers, like, I don't even know how to explain that. You know, people who are dealing with really stressful kind of jobs, like social workers and doctors, and like the people who are seeing kind of the nastiness in the world, for lack of a better term. I've always kind of felt like they were my ICA, even though I think people who appreciate inspiration would like it, but I feel like they're the people who need the rejuvenation to keep going on and to keep facing that every day, you know? So I wanted to, another thing I was thinking with the Shopify business was to include like a social entrepreneurship part to it, where if someone purchased something, I'd like to donate a percentage of it. I'm really interested in the cause of human trafficking. Yeah. And so I would like to do a donation to that. But then on top of that, what I would like to do is to send something for free to someone who works in the front lines of that cause. Yeah. So it would be like, say, Keyon, say you bought something. Yeah. Part of that money would go towards the actual cause, but then something would be sent to a frontline person sort of on your behalf. You know what I mean?
Wow, yeah, I love that. Yeah. That's fantastic. Yeah. I think that's going to spread like wildfire.
I think so.
Yeah. I just have to, I have a couple organizations in like that I've researched a little bit. And I guess the thing with that is I've always known that they're such important causes, but I'm not a frontline person because I'm way too emotional and sensitive, and I just could never do it, even though my heart is there. And it's just always felt like this is a way that I can contribute to that, you know, to the great work that people are doing.
A frontline person with the law, for example. So in that career, so I've worked with a lot of young kids that have fallen foul of the law, and then I've worked with the social workers and I've worked with the prison system and stuff like that, and I can just see exactly what you're saying working in the prisons, so the juvenile prisons, even the adult prisons, because some of them not all of them, but some of them are really looking for something to believe in, to latch onto. And I think that sometimes what happens is they might hear something or read something and they've heard it and read it a million times, and it's just seeing it that time delivered by somebody else, and it just goes bang, and the penny drops, and you have that epiphany, and you're like, oh, okay. So it's quite life-changing. So imagine if that's just sitting somewhere for these people to see, and then somebody just walks past and goes, oh, yeah, that really works for me.
You're right, yeah, sometimes a sign is just something, all it needs is a sign.
That's amazing. I love that idea.
And I think, too, in those fields, because I used to work for a research arm of a local college in the States. It was Buffalo State College. And basically it was a group of social workers that had become trainers. So after they're kind of burnt out from being social workers, they become trainers to train other social workers, right? So I worked in the multimedia department, and my colleague and I would sort of convert their paper-based learning materials into, back then it was like CDs, like we were doing CD development and stuff, and also internet courses and things like that. And the stories I would hear and just the things that they see and experience, like I think they can really lose touch with their humanity and the humanity of other people, and they can get hardened, and it's kind of like a way to crack them open again to, so they can keep giving and doing a good job, because I think in a lot of cases they just get hardened and desensitized, and it's not good for anybody. So
no, it certainly does happen. You it's just life, isn't it? But I don't know. I mean, there's also the odd people here and there who just give their whole selves forever, and it doesn't matter what happens. They're just always giving, always beautiful. So, but that sounds amazing. You've had amazing work experiences, haven't you? Like, it's really diverse what you've done.
I've done a lot. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, and don't you see how that's all, so if you hadn't have done all of that, like where you are today, you can utilise all of that experience, can't you? Like, you've got the upper hand here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I haven't really given it a lot of thought, really, just all the different things I've done, or maybe I've just minimized them, like even in the family business. You kind of do everything, right? Like I did HR for a while, you do sales, you do marketing, I built products, So that was definitely a good experience. I really liked it there. I actually left because I left after 9/11 because I was commuting and I had to go across the bridge, and it was just a really terrible time. And it was scary, and it was like it would take me like an hour and a half just to cross the bridge. During that time, everyone, so it just didn't feel safe being there. And I had been in a snowstorm one time coming home from Mexico, and I was stranded at the bridge. So I kind of had that experience of being stranded. Like I was stranded for hours in this snowstorm. They just closed down the bridge, and so after 9/11 happened, they closed the bridge during 9/11 too, and it was after I got home though, luckily, but they had basically closed it down all night, and so it was, but it definitely was a good experience working there. I really enjoyed it.
Wow.
Now what about Twitter? Are you guys using Twitter, and how the hell would I use Twitter?
So yeah, we use Twitter. I love Twitter.
Yeah,
because
Keyon's a Twitter queen.
it's just so instant, and you can just think of something, or you can take a photo and you upload it, and you use your little hashtags, and you can post photos. You've just got there's a word limit, and you're a word wizard yourself, so you'll be able to get the point across quite quickly, and just use hashtags where you think that people are looking for what you're saying. And then yeah, you just go and follow people that you like and that you want to sort of keep in touch with, or who you think you'll be able to sort of cross work with as well. That's what I do. I look at all the people that I read their little bios and I go, oh yeah, they sound like really cool people. I'd like to learn a few things from them. Of course, I follow Richard Branson and Oprah and everyone like that. So,
and I think it's all about trial and error. So I think don't be afraid to do a status, and then if nobody sees it, it's about changing the words, and it's all the psychology in the words as well, I suppose. We did 2 statuses, and the only difference was there was a different hashtag, and that got 7 favourites. So it is really about testing the waters, seeing what people like, and I think there's a really good searching system in it, and I actually follow this YouTuber that's really amazing with Twitter and the advice that she gives about the advanced settings in Twitter, and her name's Amy Schmittauer, and she does Savvy Sexy Social.
Okay.
Yeah, she's really good with that kind of advice as well. So I think, trial and error, but the good thing about Twitter and Instagram is you do see everything, nothing's hidden, and you can search for yourself the kind of people that you want to interact with just through the hashtags. So that's where the search system is really great.
Okay, and that sounds good. How do you manage?
Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, how do you manage your time with all these different networks?
So we have Buffer. Have you heard of Buffer?
No.
So it's like Hootsuite, Hootsuite.
Yeah.
So it's a free program, and you can link it up to your Twitter site, your
LinkedIn,
Facebook, LinkedIn.
Not Instagram.
For some reason not that one. But what you can do is you can get 12 days worth of, I think it's 12, isn't it? 12 days worth of posts ready to go out at certain times a day, and it'll just do it for you.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I definitely need some.
That's on our resources, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Buffer
app, yep. And there's a lot of other resources on there. We'll put that in the video below when it publishes.
Oh, I already downloaded it, girls.
Oh!
You're such a good girl.
Yeah, I just didn't remember the name. I have to check in at what you guys are doing.
Good.
Well, I'm so looking forward to you getting. So you're saying the photo is the only thing that's holding you back to get your website up and running?
No, yeah, that's the South Coast Lazy one, not the Shopify one.
No, she's getting. This is what she's linking in her to her Shopify account for the Necker Island competition. Woohoo!
Carly, why aren't you entering?
Pardon?
Carly.
Pardon?
I said, Carly, why aren't you entering? Come enter with us.
I don't know why.
You're getting married or something. That inconvenient thing, marriage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't have a reason why. I'm still like, do I not? I don't know. Yeah. Maybe it'll take a sign. Who knows?
Yeah. Are you still practicing? So are you still doing photography?
Yeah. Yes, I am. So I have a couple of shoots coming up, but I still really love doing that, and it's really good just to learn about people's businesses. That's the one thing I love about it. It's just the one-on-one factor, and just knowing what stage of the business that they're in and what they're trying to get out to the world. So, yeah, I love that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah.
she's brainstormed it's really amazing how we work together. And the other day I was, I don't know why, Noosa, so that's up in Queensland, kept popping into my head. And I said to my husband, let's go on holiday to Noosa. And he's like, oh, no. And I said, oh, well, maybe I'll say to Carly, we'll go up there for a brainstorming week together. And then on our way home that night, one of the trams had an ad for Noosa on it. And then yesterday afternoon, Carly sent me these messages with these houses in Noosa. And she's going,
oh my
hey,
gosh.
she goes, this is our, because we always talk about doing a mastermind retreat.
Yeah, boot camp style.
And what we want to do is have incorporate like the photo shoots and
Keyon's powwow sessions.
the pep talks and, accountability powwows from me, and then, like makeup and everything. So it's sort of a life business retreat where you can basically, so our boot camp's designed to get people out there now. This is going to go like a step further, but just do it over a weekend. So anyway, so she sent me these photos of these amazing places in Noosa. So talking about signs and all that sort of.
Have you been to Australia?
Fun? No, never. I'd love to come. I'll get there. I've been to Europe, so I met my fair share of Australians traveling through Europe. Yeah, you guys are so crazy. I always loved meeting Australians when I was traveling. I'd be like, how long are you guys traveling for? Oh, about 3 years. We're going to be traveling for about 3 years. Like, oh my goodness. The North Americans only go for like a month or 2 months, right? No, the Australians, 3 years, maybe 4.
Pretty laid back we are. So.
Yeah, I traveled for a little while with a girl named Kylie. Yeah. And I don't remember her last name, but we had a lot of fun. I met her in France, and we traveled around France for a little bit. But, yeah, it was really cool. But, yeah, I'm hoping to get there at some point because my husband and I both dive, so we would love to come diving there. And,
awesome, yeah. Go to Great Barrier Reef. Yeah, I've been diving up there. Beautiful.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. And a shark. I came really close to a shark. So,
oh, my God.
But it wasn't a big great white, but it was just because I was always scared to go diving because of sharks. And then it was the most amazing experience. Like, I was like, oh, my God, you're so beautiful. And I just felt so emotional and overwhelmed, and I just wanted to go and hug it. It was really close to me. It was the most amazing thing.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't thinking that about you.
No, it didn't really care about me. But and then like little Finding Nemo fish and it's just another world, isn't it, down there?
It is. It really is. Yeah, they're so majestic. I mean, I've seen sharks before too, not big ones, but like nurse sharks, and I know my husband's seen a hammerhead shark before, which I think that freaked him out a little bit because he was big. But I've seen barracudas, like a school of barracudas, and I remember like being below them, diving below them, and just looking up at them. And I was moving back and forth with the surf, and they were like perfectly still. Like I was just amazed that they could just keep themselves like completely still while the weight, it was on a reef, right? So it was like pretty shallow, and they weren't even moving at all. It was incredible. And I was rocking back and forth, and it was really cool.
Wow.
Do you dive, Carly?
Sorry? Oh,
do you dive, Carly?
Do you dive?
No, I haven't. I haven't really thought about doing it.
She's been up in a helicopter, though.
I've snorkeled. I can snorkel.
It hasn't really fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm not a big fan of the water in general. I'm a bit of a cold, so it takes me about half an hour if there's a shallow pool to get my feet in. So
yeah.
But
she's been up in a helicopter. I'm too scared to do that. So
I've been skydiving. Yeah, I like all that.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I couldn't do that. That's scary.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's really scary.
That's amazing, skydiving.
Yeah, I think this thing, it was only for half an hour. I don't know if that means it's going to stop. I don't think it will.
Yeah, but we
I
should
know
let.
sometimes you get booted out.
Yeah, and I know it's really late for you over there, so we should let you go because you've got some stuff to upload and.
Yeah, I'm at 45% right now. I'm looking at it. It says I still have 96 minutes remaining.
Oh, can't you just leave it and go to sleep?
Well, I have to get it up today, or you're going to kick my ass. So.
Did I say today? Did I?
You did. You said tomorrow. Last night you said you'll get it done tomorrow. Well, that's today, not tomorrow, and it's your next day.
Well, look, if you need another day, I'll let you go to sleep.
Oh, it's only 9:30 here, so that's not bad.
Okay. All right. Well, you have to get it done then.
I'll get it done. Now that I worked on it, I have to get. Hey, what are you using for editing your videos?
Yeah.
Well, I have, because my background is graphic design, so I have all the Adobe Suite design programs, but what computer do you use? Do you use a Mac or a PC?
I actually have the Adobe Suite as well.
Oh, okay.
She's got a graphic design background.
Oh, I use Premiere Pro, so that I'm not sure, that's the new upgrade that they've been giving. It's the Adobe CC, so you automatically get all those programs with it. And I think it's $50 a month to have the entire suite. Have you upgraded to that?
Yes, I have that. I pay the monthly fee. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of easy. I think maybe we should look at in the future doing a tutorial for it. I just do the basics. Just I cut it, put music over it, put text over it, and then it's really easy to do.
Okay. I haven't even opened the Premiere because I mostly live in, well, Illustrator's my favorite program, but I've looked at the Adobe After Effects a little bit. And
yeah, I think it's a bit more complicated depending on what you want to do. But if it's just as simple as cutting the videos, I just try and use the simplest program there is, to be honest.
Yeah, like I use the Windows Movie Maker for this one.
Oh, yeah. I've
put in extra pieces, but it's not very, it's not very robust, but that's okay. I don't really want to do anything too complicated anyways because it's just
get it out
there, right? Yeah, exactly.
How did you do that one that you posted in the Necker Island thing? I love that. And
that one was with Movie Maker.
Okay.
So Windows Movie Maker, yeah. And they already had, they just have the transitions in there and stuff that you can just use and pull it up.
So what's
the nice things. What's that?
What's the video that you're uploading about?
It's about I created a channel for us, Keyon, so it's about our channel and about supporting us, and I show a little bit of my work and what I've been doing, and I gave a little bit of history of my background about getting fired at my job and that I'm going for this contest. And yeah, it's actually, it might be a little bit long. It's like 6 minutes or something, so hopefully I made it for B school. I made it for the B schoolers. And just to say that if any others are entering the competition, to put a comment in so we can just see what everybody's doing, And just because I said someone from B school has to win. At least someone has to win.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Has to come from our tribe. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun because I took some video of the laser etching. So you'll get to see that. That's kind of cool.
Wow.
Yeah. So
can't wait to share your.
Look forward to it, ladies.
Has your other business, the one with the laser etching with your husband, have you got a Facebook page for that?
Yeah, we do. It's South Coast Laser.
What's it called? Sorry.
South Coast Laser.
South Coast Laser. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go and like that. We're
on the south coast of Lake Ontario. It's not exactly, or Lake Erie. It's not exactly south, but yeah.
I just realised that I don't think we're
No, I realised that too.
Carly and I are sitting here with headphones on, and we're like, and I'm like, why is it funny?
That is really funny. That's why you can't hear, right?
We sit there and talk every night,
Yeah.
and then we have headphones in. Then after we stop talking, I'm still sitting there hours later with headphones in. God, no, I get breaks all the time.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I'm going to go and like you on Facebook, but we better go.
Yeah, we'll let you go
We're
too.
going to because Carly gets Thursdays off from work, so we catch up every Thursday, and we've got lots planned today. So we're going to do our videos and stuff. Finished for the boot camp. And then we're going to make some changes to the website as well. So you're going to see it a bit more. Because I often try and hide, I suppose, part of me, so I don't scare people off. So
you should have seen her, because I took her photos originally, and yeah, she was just so scared and completely was not the personality that is true to herself. So I don't know what it is. I guess
I'm good at pushing everyone else around.
You know what? I have a sense too that with this time around, like, if I'm not just completely honest, like, I just won't make it. I just think nobody makes it if they're not completely honest, you know?
Right.
And
Yeah.
like, you can have some kind of mediocre success, but you never make it big. And I don't even mean financially big, just, like,
yeah.
really get it out there.
You don't enjoy it either. I think you'd quickly get bored because you're pretending, or you're having to be cautious or whatever. But whereas when you're just being yourself, people, I from a very young age, knew people either loved me or hated me. There was no in between, and it's quite a sad thing as a kid to realise that, but it's also quite liberating as well. And you quickly grow up and you go, okay, well, you just get on with things. So I think I've just got to keep remembering that if I'm offensive sometimes, oh well. But I'm never nasty to anybody, so that's
But it's like, if you don't show that side of yourself, then you'll just end up attracting people in your group that you're just not going to resonate with at all, and they're not going to resonate with you, and then it's going to be terrible for everybody. Like, people need to know exactly what you expect and what you're like and what your personality is like. Like, I always look at, do you know Limitless Megan? Do you read her postings at all? She curses and cusses. She came to my house to do a clearing, and she was like dropping F-bombs like crazy, but I love her. Like, I just think that's who she is, She said to me, I had a painting on the wall. She said, "That's fucking awesome, that painting." Like, the color of blue. She says it to me. I was like, yeah, it is pretty awesome. My friend's father painted it many, many years ago. But she's just so hilarious, and I don't find her offensive because that's totally her. It doesn't sound right coming out of someone who's not like that. Then it sounds crass, right? When it's not like that person. But for her, it just cracked me up, And you're so funny. Like, you got to show your funniness, Your videos used to crack me up, So, anyways, I won't keep you girls. I know you got lots of work to do, and I've got a video to upload. So.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for your time. It was great to learn about your business and meeting you.
And supporting us.
Great too, Carly. Yes, absolutely.
And we, we want to support you every step of the way. So thank you.
I appreciate it.
Go and get that video on.
Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Okay. I don't know if I can hang up. I think you guys have to.
Yeah, we will.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.